Hello, welcome back to a brand new episode of Bloody Chronicles. Mike here. Today we continue on where we left off. Last time we left off, we did some investigation on our own. We met a beautiful girl, and now we have more information. Now we have to, well, brief with our friends, I guess. Are they my friends? I don't know.
Yep. So, Kazuki, what do you have?
Why am I going first? That's a good question. Why am I going first?
Because I said so.
Jeez. I just got here. I slump in my chair at the desk.
Precisely. You know what they say. The last to arrive should always go first.
No one has ever said that before, but I don't think people say that, Suzumi.
Just tell us what you found, Kazuki.
Fine. And so I tell them what I managed to find at Duty Hall Square.
Wow, nice work, Kazuki.
It took like 8 hours for this to happen.
Indeed. And here I thought you would just be loitering around all day.
How dare you? Haha, very funny.
I don't think we can use this photo.
Why? Still repeating that? I know that already.
I'll hand it over to Michiko.
Maybe the
special police force will be able to find something.
I'm guessing that asking around the neighborhood would be counterproductive. I don't think we'll find any leads by doing that.
True.
I guess. In any case, that's all I got. I think it'll be as far as we can get for now.
You've made your point, Kazuki.
Thank you.
Okay, your turn, Akito.
Alright, we have good news. I believe we got a new lead on the case.
Okay.
Yeah, all thanks to Professor Junzo. He was a big help to us.
Okay, so what is it?
Well, first, we asked Professor Junzo if he or any of Li Zhang's colleagues knew what Li Zhang was working on before he was murdered.
None of them had any idea. As far as they know, most of the work they were working on were just minor translation jobs.
However, Professor Junzo mentioned that Li Zhang was really excited about having discovered something, but he refused to share any further details.
Wow, I wonder why.
Li only told him, "I'm just fascinated by something, that's all." Professor Junzo added that the gleam in Li Xiang's eyes that they meant it was something really significant.
That no one ever found out. He was fascinated?
That's what he told Professor Junzo.
Does Professor Junzo have any idea as to what it could be? No. He haven't the slightest idea.
So, Professor Li Zhang was working on something. I wonder what he found.
Indeed. And it seems it wasn't work-related.
So he was working something at home, maybe. So, was he working with something else? Or someone else?
Nope. According to Professor Junzo, he was working alone.
Oh.
And he wasn't doing it at work.
Yep.
Why? Interesting.
Thought of something, Kazuki?
I'm just wondering if
he was working with the Phantom.
Huh?
Didn't say that, but okay.
What?
Yeah, I mean, there's a chance that he could have been.
What makes you think that?
I don't know. Maybe they knew each other. That would explain why there wasn't any sign of a break-in at the scene. There's no doubt Li Zhang was working on something.
It had to be something big. After all, he sounded really excited about it.
Exactly what I said. Exactly.
That does make sense when you put it that way. Anyhow, is that all, Akito?
Of course not. There's more. My incredibly smart sister even asked Professor Junzo to help decipher some of the hidden meaning behind the text.
Did he just
made an interesting discovery with the map of Utna, though.
Smart sister?
Oh, good call, Aki.
She's a smart one.
Well done, Aki.
The compliments just put a smile on Aki's face.
We started with Ernest's case first.
Oh, he was the teacher, right?
Yep. But unfortunately, we didn't find anything.
Okay.
But Professor believes that the killer's talking about pleasure.
Is he now? Oh, just like Dr. Fon said.
Yeah, exactly. So maybe it is.
I wonder, what else?
Well, we made an interesting discovery with the map of Utna.
If you examine the lower section of this map, you'll see that there's a square and compass, but there are no ordinary symbols. These are actually Masonic symbols.
Masonic?
You're right. Why didn't we notice that before?
Because we weren't paying attention, that's why.
I know, right? I thought exactly the same thing myself.
Oh, did you now? Sure you did.
Hey, do you know what masonry is?
No, but I can Google it. The craft of building a structure with brick, stone, or similar material, including mortar, plastering, which are often laid in, bound, and plastered together by mortar. I just did it, Aikido. Suck my dick. I know! Well, yeah. Freemasonry is just plain masonry, just short as in secret society. And one of the world's oldest organizations, this movement was created to make people be aware of the fact that understanding the greatest treasure and some nonsense like that. That's not what I read on Google, but...
Jeez, it's not nonsense, it's history. Even kids can explain it better than you.
Oh, shut up, Akido. I simply shrugged back in my response. Anyway, what does this mean?
The movement's purpose was to make people become aware that understanding is the greatest treasure.
Understanding, huh? I guess that's our first real clue then.
Technically, we have several clues. We just don't know how it's all connected.
We're still working on that, I bet. True.
What about the third murderer, the psychologist? Any new leads for that case?
Well...
We were actually wrong on this one.
You two were wrong, or we were wrong as in the group? How is that possible?
I had a hunch we'd be wrong. It just seemed too easy, you know?
Why?
Yeah. Anyhow, Ogune may not be dressed up as Lady Justice after all. She may be representing the Greek goddess, Themis, instead.
Themis? I never heard of her.
Roman gods are actually borrowed from Greek religion.
Okay, so does this mean that the Themis is representing something similar to justice or pleasure?
Very similar. She's the goddess of good counsel.
Goddess of good counsel? As in someone who makes the right judgment?
Well, give or take.
That's right.
Huh. How interesting.
Yeah. And what about the Matsuo case? Hope we got that one right.
We're good on that one. His symbol is indeed courage, just as we surmised.
Haha.
Alright, I guess we'll have to find the common link between all these symbols then.
Oh, Professor Junzo helped us with that too.
What?
Or to be more precise, he tried.
What do you mean he tried?
Well, to put it simply, let's start by looking at these symbols separately. Take courage, for example. Courage would symbolize bravery or strength, right?
Pretty much. Yeah, obviously.
Things get a bit more complicated from here, though.
Oh boy. Oh?
I don't really remember how he explained it, but...
He explained it using tarot cards.
Oh no, not tarot cards. I don't like those things. How does tarot cards make it easier to understand? I give them both a dubious look.
I know it's hard to believe, but hear us out, okay? And keep in mind that it's only an example. How did it go again?
Let's say you happen to pick the Lovers and Strength cards. These cards combined would mean choose the path with heart. In other words, this may be referring to a strong relationship, teamwork, or the tacit agreements between people.
Okay.
That doesn't sound so complicated.
In a way.
But suppose you were to change the Strength card with a Death card.
Oh, I get it now. Each symbol has its own meaning, but once combined, it has a completely different meaning.
I guess.
Bullseye. I knew Kaoru would get it.
She does tarot cards for a daily hobby. Let's see. The devil, huh? That's obviously a bad sign.
Not necessarily. You see, there are actually two sides to the devil. The godly side of him brings out people's deepest desires and passions, whereas the beast in him enslaves people.
Okay.
Now I see what you guys meant by complicated.
Yeah.
Right? Anyway, it's just as Kaoru said. The symbols have a meaning by themselves and when they are combined with another symbol.
So we have a pleasure, understanding, counsel or correct judgment, and courage.
That's confusing. Wait.
What is it, Kazuki?
My phone just went off. Oh. Remember the day that we visit Matsuo Junichi's crime scene?
Yeah. You arrived on the scene with Kaoru and Suzumi.
Yeah. Well, I thought about something that day.
What? Why didn't you tell us?
I was waiting for the right moment.
Oh, of course you were. You're always waiting for the right moment.
Can we please have a day where you guys don't bicker with each other?
He started it. I didn't even say anything.
Precisely. That's your problem.
Jesus Christ.
Let it go, bro.
Yeah, just like Elsa. Let it go.
Kazuki's always hiding stuff from us. This doesn't bother you guys at all?
What am I hiding? Akido glances around the room.
Yes, I know. But what do you expect us to do? He doesn't listen to a word we say.
Debatable.
We can't exactly wave a magic wand over his head and force him to spill all his secrets to us.
You can.
It doesn't work that way. Besides, it's just the way Kazuki is. Just accept it and move on, Akito.
Yeah, Akido, grow up. Jeez, thanks, Karu. Sheesh.
There are times when Kazuki doesn't get to hear our opinions on things as well. So, in a way, it works out. So forget and forgive, Akito.
Yeah, don't be a dick, Akido.
Ugh, fine, since you put it that way.
Jesus Christ.
Go on, Kazuki.
Thank you. As I was saying, I thought of something that day I found out that Matsuo Junichi was murdered.
Why am I not surprised that you chose to tell us this now?
What do you mean?
Kazuki always waits until the last minute to tell us things. Frankly, I'd be shocked if he acted differently.
Can we not stop attacking me today, please? Anyway, I asked myself, okay, Kazuki, we have a teacher, scientist, psychologist, and now a firefighter. What's the first thing that comes to your mind when we think about these victims?
That they're all dead?
Dick. Yeah, good God. Can't believe I thought the same thing back then. Heh.
Would it hurt you to be more serious about this, Akito?
I agree.
What? Oh, come on. Don't tell me that never crossed your mind.
What do you mean?
Oh, just be quiet.
Yeah, grow up.
Maybe you two should just talk this out.
Make out, I mean. Sumi glares at Karu.
Can we please stay on topic? Please continue, Kazuki.
So, as I was saying, I listened to them along their profession. A teacher educates people. A scientist makes discoveries. A psychologist helps people with mental issues. I know that one. A firefighter saves people and animals.
Those are all excellent attributes.
Thank you, at least someone's giving me some recognition.
So basically, they're all good people, right?
Oh, in other words, the Phantom is only killing good guys.
Give or take. Pretty much.
See, sis? You have absolutely nothing to worry about. You're perfectly safe.
Wow, that was mean.
Are you saying that I'm a bad person?
Yeah, don't be a dick, Akito. Aki at least for her feet. Her feet flushes with anger.
No, that's not what I'm saying at all.
Aki grabs Akito by the collar and attempts to strangle him.
That's what you get for being so childish, Akito.
Thank you.
Aki? I think you should release him. He's turning purple.
Oh, that's fine because he matches your hair then. Aki lets go of Akido and goes back to her seat.
Are you okay, Akito?
So why are you poking him? To be fair, he did deserve it.
I think he'll be out for a while.
Well, that's good. Moving on. Aside from the fact that the victims were all good people and there's a unconscious person on the floor, there's other things that they have in common.
They all make some sort of contribution to society?
Bingo.
Wait, what?
By helping others, they're also helping to create a better society for people to live in.
Exactly. Yeah.
I guess that makes sense. But where does that leave us?
Akito raises his hand. Looks like he survived the strangulation after all, for some reason.
So, in other words, whoever helps the society in some way is the next victim.
We know that, genius.
Well, if you already knew the answer to that, then why ask?
We all just sigh.
There's a problem with this theory, though. You see, there are thousands of occupations involving helping people, which in turn benefits society as a whole. Construction workers, lawyers, doctors, police officers, even a mayor fits in that category.
Exactly.
Yes, the possibilities are endless.
Didn't we basically blast one mayor out to smithereens? Well, I did.
Exactly. We're going to have a hard time figuring out who the next victim might be.
Yeah, but at least it's a start, right?
Debatable.
This also means we won't be able to predict anything. We have no leads.
Well, that's good, right? Hey, I never said it was going to be easy.
Wait, so why did you wait until now to tell us this?
Because I just remembered it.
Yeah, you could have informed us about this much earlier.
What do you mean? Well, that's a good question. I don't have the answer to that, but anyway. Honestly, I don't know what the connection was at first. It's not until we spoke with Professor Junzo that I realized that the connection was so in a way I could really tell you guys anything until now.
Huh? What? Which part made you realize it?
I don't remember. And I'm sure what Professor Junzo realized it too.
What? He did?
Probably. Seriously, I wonder what goes on in Akido's mind sometimes. Akido, can you repeat the meaning of the symbols for us?
Sure. A pleasure, understanding, counsel, or correct judgment, and courage.
At least his memory is somewhat fine. Good job. Let's start with the last one first. Now that we have courage symbol, Matsuo Junichi, Professor was a firefighter, correct? I stare at him. Wonder why, if they understood what I said so far. I'm sure Suzumi and Karu get it. As for Aki and Akido, I'll just continue on. Next, we have the symbol of Agnu, profession of psychiatrist.
Oh, wow. The symbol represents the victim's profession.
Whoa, I can't believe I missed that.
Yeah, how about that? I smile. Moving on, we had the symbol of understanding and Li Zhang's profession as a scientist.
This is incredible. The symbol matches up with the victim's job perfectly. A firefighter needs to be brave, so there's courage. A psychologist helps people by giving them good advices, so counsel applies here.
And understanding for the scientist because he helps people understand the world.
It's so easy. I guess we overlooked it because we had so many things on our mind.
Well, welcome to adulthood.
It's amazing. So simple.
I feel like
It almost seems silly.
a genius.
Yeah, who would have thought?
I know. You guys are probably wondering why I started with Matsuo Junichi case. You see, there's a problem with the first case, unlike the others. There are no symbols in this one, just some random text about pleasure.
Yeah, something's fishy about the first case.
Something does seem off. Or maybe.
We missed something.
Probably.
Yes.
But Kazuki and I have already looked into it. We didn't find anything else.
So I remember.
Could it be possible that some evidence has gone missing?
What do you mean?
This is just speculation. But what if the police threw something away by mistake?
Wouldn't be shocking.
Yikes, that would be terrible.
Yeah.
That seems highly unlikely, considering how all the other symbols were obtained.
I doubt that's the case. Still, it bothers me. Things don't quite match up.
So what now? Should we go check through things one more time?
We all exchange doubtful looks with each other. We already know that even if we do that, we'll find nothing. What can it be? Where did we go wrong? What did we fail to see?
Wait,
What is it, sis?
you spoke with Ernest's friend, right, Big Bro?
Yeah?
And he told you that Ernest didn't like owls, right? What if the owl bookmark is the clue?
Oh, Aki has made an excellent point.
What?
And that's gotta be it. It's a good thing you caught that, Aki.
She's a smart girl.
Yeah, that totally took me by surprise. I never even thought of that.
Oh, obviously. None of us did.
The owl symbol must be wisdom.
Yeah.
The Greek symbol of wisdom, to be more precise.
Oh, shut up.
It's a perfect match.
Yes, there's no doubt about it. It's definitely the clue.
Somewhat. Suddenly, my head begins to tremble. Huh? Why are my hands shaking? Just like this the other day, when I woke up.
Kazuki?
Yeah? Quickly hide my hands.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm great. I'm just a little excited, you know, I start shaking when I'm excited. We deciphered the meaning behind these clues, and we're finally getting somewhere.
Yes. Now we know that each symbol represents a victim's profession.
Yeah.
But we still need to figure out why he targeted them in the first place. There has to be something about them that caught his attention, right?
Or like, why am I still shaking?
It's going to be hard figuring that out. Wonder wonder if he's choosing them according to a systematic plan or something.
All we know so far is that his murders are expertly mapped out. And there's some sort of purpose behind the way he sets them up.
It seems he's targeting people who possess a particular quality he finds attractive. And that he would murder them and leave their corpses behind along with some symbol. But Akito has a point. The real question here is why.
That's a good question.
Do you think the victims are actually connected in some way?
I doubt that. I mean, we already checked out the theory, remember? The police did too.
But there has to be a reason why he picked them, right?
Of course.
Obviously.
What could it be, though?
We'll definitely need more information if we want to get any further on this.
The fact that he's paying a great deal of attention to the detail of each crime scene could only mean that there's a connection somewhere.
But you just said that there's no connection between the victims.
Well, I know that. I'm talking about the connection between the symbols, not the victims. If we combine the symbols together, we might be able to find another clue.
Oh, okay.
Listen to me.
Maybe he's just another crazed killer who enjoys leaving symbols behind. You never know, right?
You even forgot to mention the word serial.
So you don't think there's any connection whatsoever?
I never said that.
Well, not exactly. I'm just saying that we have to consider all the possibilities here. Besides,
What? We all look at him.
we still haven't figured out those texts, remember? And what about the map or the framed newspaper clipping, Maybe those pieces of evidence will lead us to something.
Eventually.
Those clues may have been placed there to distract us. They may be nothing more than diversions.
If that's the case, then I'd say it works pretty well. We're so focused on those clues that we almost overlook the owl bookmark.
Well, that's your guys' fault, not mine.
Hey, we don't know that for sure.
Akito does have a point. We shouldn't jump to any conclusion just yet. We still have a long way to go in our investigation. Plus, I got a feeling that this map plays a bigger role in all of this. The Phantom would have put it there for nothing. The room became quiet as we all deliberate over what we have missed.
Sorry to break the moment, Suzume, and I think I speak for everyone here when I say this, but I'm tired. I think I've used up all my brain power I have for today. I'm turning in, folks.
Oh, you're a wimp.
I feel you, bro.
I'm not.
I hate to admit it, but I've reached my limit too.
Oh, you guys are wimps. You guys need to drink more water. Well, I don't think any of you guys will come up with anything anyway. Wow. Hashtag hurtful. Everyone turns to look at me, then clears they're offended what I just said. Yeah, I know that one. Well, I'm just saying everyone's done for today. In a way.
It's not that.
It's the fact that you said any of you.
What do you mean, any of you? What's wrong with that? Am I wrong?
Alright, genius. How about you think of something then?
I'm working on it. Sorry, no can do. I already done my share. I gave you guys my input on the symbols, remember? You guys will have to figure that out the rest.
Are you saying that we shouldn't depend on you to solve everything?
I'm not saying anything. You got it. I grin at them and they'll glare right back at me.
Whatever. I think we're done for today.
Oh, whatever.
Yes, I think so too.
Wow, we sure stayed late today.
What time is it?
Yeah, it's been one hell of a day.
Whose fault is that?
Indeed, you all did amazing work today.
Including me?
I agree. We're finally heading somewhere in our investigations.
Give or take. That reminds me.
What is it, Kazuki?
Where did you and Karu go today?
Oh, that's right. You haven't told us that yet.
Yes, what were you two doing?
Yeah, what were you doing?
Oh, I totally forgot about that.
Did you now?
Or maybe you just didn't want to tell us.
I wouldn't be surprised.
No, I mean it. Speaking of which, I'll need signatures from you all.
I don't sign signatures unless I have papers to read.
Our signatures? Why?
I don't take blood oaths just yet.
It's a long story. Come on, guys. You really want to stay here another hour?
Yes! We all exchange look with each other. We ponder on that thought. Well, she's gonna have to tell us eventually, so there's no need to rush things.
Ugh, fine. Let's just go home.
Alrighty. But what about tomorrow? Do we meet up here?
Yes, let's meet here precisely at 9 a.m. sharp.
9 a.m.?
Okay.
What? I didn't even get to eat breakfast. It's fine by me, I think.
I'll tell you guys everything tomorrow. Then afterwards, we can decide our next move.
Sounds like a plan.
I guess. We all go our separate ways. Phantom, are you just another serial killer? Or are you something more? I guess the question continued to haunt me. Until that day we catch you. Suck it. I mean, literally. This whole phantom thing is just giving me a headache. The fact that we have found nothing, well, most things, but unknown place and time. What do you mean? I open my eyes and look around. It's a pitch black everywhere. Are we? Where am I? This doesn't look like my room. Suddenly a familiar and unpleasant scent fills the air. What's that smell? Curiosity takes a hold of me as I find myself looking around this place for the source. Where the heck am I? After a while, my eyes adjust to the darkness and I finally able to see a huge dark stain on the floor before me. Is this blood? Aw, man, I slipped on a coffee filter again. And it occurs to me that not only I was in some weird room, my body was also moving on its own accord. What's going on? Is this a dream? I can't control my own body. This has to be a dream. My body comes to a halt in front of an open room. And what I saw inside terrified me. Blood was splattered everywhere, on the floor and walls. And at the bed was in the far end of the room was dripping in blood. I wanted to retreat from this scene, but no matter how much I tried, my body wouldn't move. Neither could I shut my eyes. Ugh, it's no use. Josh Groban, it's no use. We don't raise up just yet. I feel like I was trapped in someone else's body as it started to move on its own again, and I was powerless to do, well, anything. I entered the room and continued walking. For a second, I imagined the worst. As I look ahead, luckily, what greets me is not a corpse, but a symbol written in blood on the floor. What the hell is this? My body starts to move again. I go into the room and walk up to the symbol. Oh, stop. Why am I walking towards a bloody symbol? Why not? It's no use. No matter how much I protest or try to fight back, my body just won't listen. I try to avoid looking at the symbols, but something was pulling me towards it. What could this mean? I could never see anything like this before. Huh? Just then I felt like I got back control of my body. What the heck is happening? Well, screw this. I look around the room and find any hints that could tell me what this place is. I notice a mirror. Oh! Why the hell did I scream at that one? Damn music. I notice a mirror. I stare back at horror, the reflection that greets me. It's me. Only my face is drenched in blood. What? What's going on? My reflection raises its head as I look straight at me. No, this can't be. I smile, or rather a reflection does. No! No! I jolt awake. Sweat trickles down my forehead and back. What was that? Take a quick glance around my room. Everything's normal, in a way. I guess it was only a dream. Actually, it was more like a nightmare. I stare at my trembling hands. Relax, Kazuki. It was just a bad dream. A really bad dream. I get up and go straight to the bathroom to wash my face. What a nightmare that was. I look at the mirror and the image of my smelling face covered in blood instantly flashes through my eyes. I shut my eyes. I know it was just a dream, but it felt so real. I could still smell the blood. What's happening to me? I ask that question every day. It was just a rhetorical question. Not sure what the answer. Want to know the answer. Calm down. This isn't the first time you had a chilling nightmare yet. I've been plagued with creepy nightmares ever since my parents' death. I've never told anyone this, but I'm telling YouTube. But in this nightmare, I would be standing in front of my parents' car watching my father plead for help. I wanted to help him, but for some reason my body just wouldn't budge. The dream would end with me being unable to help him, but I know this memory, and false one because my parents died when the car fell off the cliff. They were killed instantly. I'm probably just going too deep into the phantom case. My mind's starting to play twisted games on me. It's caused me to have these bizarre nightmares. Come to think of it, it's been a while since I last visited my parents' grave. I guess I go to visit them sometime. I flinch at the sound of the doorbell, which also caused me to lose my train of thought. Huh? Who'd be dropping by at this hour? damn it, I'm coming, I'm coming. That's what she said. Maybe it's the apartment manager. What does he want? Aki? I stared at Aki in shock. Didn't expect her to see her here. What are you doing here?
Gosh, Kazuki, do you know what time it is?
1:03. Huh? What?
It's 10 a.m., Kazuki. Everyone is waiting for you to show up at work.
Yay, we're late! What? It can't be 10. My alarm didn't even go off.
We tried to call you, but we couldn't get through for some reason. That's why I'm here. We thought something had happened to you. I was really worried about you.
Aki! Is this a dream? What's going on here?
Kazuki? Are you listening to me?
Yes, I am, actually. Yeah, sorry, I'm just a little confused here.
We had a long day yesterday. You should be getting some rest when you're at home. What have you been doing?
I don't want to talk about it. She eyes me suspiciously. Hey, I wasn't doing anything weird, if that's what you're thinking. I don't do that with talking about it.
Whatever. Shouldn't you change your clothes? You're still in your pajamas.
Huh? No, this isn't pajamas. This is a Miami Marlin jersey. Suck it. Take a look at my outfit. She's right. I'm still in my pajamas for some reason. All right. Give me a minute. I leave the front door ajar and then I rush into my room to change.
Hey, am I supposed to just stand here?
Yes. Oh, feel free to come in and see my body. Okay, where's my work uniform? Oh, there it is.
Come to think of it, I've never been inside your apartment. This is my first time here. In fact, none of us have entered your apartment before.
Maybe that's a good sign. Really?
Yep.
Well, it's not like you guys are missing anything. I mean, there's something special about my place. It's just an ordinary apartment. Why is she so close to me? I can hear Aki wandering around the hallway. The first door is the left, it's the bathroom. The second one to the toilet. And the end of the corridor is the kitchen.
Oh, your apartment's nice. I like the design.
Yeah, I'm still getting dressed, so don't enter my room, okay?
Don't worry, I won't. You know, Sesame figured you'd still be sleeping at this hour. So she insisted that we give you a wake-up call.
This is a wake-up call? Well, that's just great. Thanks, Sesame. Speaking of which, I should check my phone. I pick up my phone. What? It's off. But I never turned it off. Could it be that my battery died? I tried to turn it on, but to no avail. Yeah, the battery's dead.
Huh? Did you say something?
No, I didn't say anything. Oh, nothing. My phone battery's dead, that's all.
Oh, well, it happens.
I know. Then you guys yell at me for that one, saying it's my fault. Yeah. Put my phone in my pocket. I guess I could charge my phone at work. It certainly doesn't have time to do that now.
You don't have an alarm clock?
No, I counted my phone alarm clock to wake me up.
You're super attached to your phone, aren't you?
In a way. Who isn't?
True.
What a terrible generation we live in.
By the way, Michiko called.
Here or my phone? Oh, did they find something?
No. It was about the surveillance video with the Phantom. The one you found at Duty Hall Square.
Yeah, and?
Well, she told us that they're unable to fix the video quality, but they will ask around and see if anyone has seen the guy. We'll
Cool.
also check for other cameras around the place. Maybe the Phantom got recorded in other areas too.
I see. I doubt they'll find anything, though.
Yeah. Michiko said exactly the same thing.
Shocking. Alright, I'm ready. Can we go now?
Oh, that was fast. Aren't you going to eat something first?
Nah, I'm good. I'm not really hungry at the moment. No, I am.
Okay, if you say so. Let's go.
Let's do it! We leave my apartment, head towards the Great Seal. So... Sumi had some news for us, right? Did she tell you guys yet?
Oh, right. Yep, she told us. In fact, Big Bro is looking into it right now.
Looking into what? What do you mean? I guess we should know about it in the next episode, guys. So thank you very much for watching. Please give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't, guys. Check out the comment below if you want to see more on this channel or any visual novels you want me to play. Thank you very much for watching, guys. This is Michael, signing out.